So Emma, you're our training manager. You run the training. It's a massive, massive event here. So how many people do we have into training this week?
140.
That's a record, I think, for Jim's group.
Yeah, we're getting up there. Yeah.
So how do you manage such a big group?
I've got a loud voice and a bubbly personality, and I just make it work.
Yeah. Now let's talk about what your role is, because you are essentially the guide to the week. So people coming from interstate, it can be quite daunting. Obviously, we try and put a lot of content out with you that might see you in some other videos, but do you want to just literally just give a quick summary about how you guide them through the week from start to maybe finish?
Yeah, sure thing. So before you come to training, you're going to be going through a bookings process. So I'm also part of that manual process as well. So some of the emails that you receive, the confirmations are from myself or Denise. And then once you arrive, we've set up the whole lecture theatre for you. So we give you gift packs. We set up all the different morning and afternoon teas as well. So all the food is provided. And when you come to site, I greet you at the conference centre and I walk you up to the lecture theatre. I understand as new franchisees that there can be a lot of anxiety and almost some fear in starting your new business and coming into Jim's group. So what I really want for you is to know that you are supported, not just by me, but by your franchisor and all of us as a whole.
Now, what are some common questions that you get during the week that people should maybe know? What are some things that you always get asked during the week that maybe we can try and answer now?
Okay. Division-specific training. So depending on your division, you're all going to have your different types of training. However, not every division is held here on site. So when you come to the division training from Monday to Wednesday, that is every single division. And it's all about Jim's group, different business aspects. And then after that, you're going to go into your division specific. So here on site, on the Thursday after Wednesday, we have mowing, we have cleaning and dog wash that stay on site to complete their specific training. And we also have the laundry division, which heads over to Pascoe Vale to their head office to do their training. If you're from Test and Tag, you're here with us for at least 2 weeks on site as well. So there is always those questions about your division, how long you're here for. So if you are just doing the generic training, it's 3 days. Otherwise, your specific training can extend from there.
Okay, now a couple of other questions. So if you're going to start a Jim's division, what would you do? So let's say there's a bit...
Oh, me?
Yeah. What would you do, randomly? Be silly, can be serious.
Oh, a silly one?
Yep.
What about Jim's comedy or Jim's acting?
Okay.
Improv.
I'm sure you'd be good at that one. And I was going to say the other one as well. From what you can tell from people, because you talk to a lot of people,
yep.
So you've probably seen 1,000 people come through.
Yep.
What are the reasons that people do a Jim's franchise, and what stops people, you think, from doing it?
I think one thing I admire about every single person that comes into that lecture theatre to do training is they're not going, I wish, they're doing. And I think a lot of people in life, they go, oh, I wish I could have done this. I wish I could achieve this. But yet every single person that comes through here is taking that extra step into achieving what they want to achieve. And there is a lot of fear in starting your own business and not having that background support. But when you come into gyms, you have that. And you've got your franchisor here to help you. And what was the other question you asked me?
I was just going to say about, because obviously you talk to everyone here, like what are the reasons for it and what's the fears? Because we're trying to get people who watch these videos and watch a lot of stuff, which we know, to try and help them make it a bit easier to get here. Because everyone's been in that position.
Oh, well, so work-life balance is massive.
Yeah.
A lot of people that come in here, we've had a lot of people that were teachers or police officers and they've had pressure cooker jobs where they don't want to do that anymore, and they want to be able to be with their children, be with their family, and they want to find that happiness in life again. And that's what a lot of people find when they come to Jim's group, is they're able to manoeuvre their own schedules, their own days, and they can find that again with their family. And
I think a big important point as well is that no one's required to sign a contract before coming here.
Oh, not at all.
We're very unique in that way. Most of the franchise brands won't just tell you anything before that, whereas people here, I know there's a lot of people here who haven't signed yet, but they can come and do the full training. And if they don't sign, that's okay. Yeah. We want them to come and do the experience.
Absolutely. If you're interested in just coming to training and see what we're about, get to know us. We can get to know you. We can talk you through the process and feel comfortable with us. We're more than happy for that. Absolutely. And we're big on people reading their contracts.
Now,
read it thoroughly.
We are. And ask a lot of questions. I think there's no silly questions, so make sure you ask a lot of questions in the group, because it can be quite intimidating for people in a big group like we have to ask questions, but please ask those questions and please talk to Jim as well. Get photos with them and all that sort of stuff as well.
So at Jim's group, we have an array of different people that come through with all different experiences and backgrounds, so there's never a silly question. We're open to all different classes of questions. We know some of you have business backgrounds, you have no backgrounds in business, and that's totally okay. That's why you come to Jim's Group, because we can teach you the tools to run your own business.
Another point we should mention is that a lot of people, when they come to train, they always comment on our stuff from about 7 years ago, coming through the experience and saying, still one of my favourite parts of joining gyms was the training, because it's generally the host like yourself, and also the bonds they form, and they form WhatsApp groups, they do Facebook Messenger groups and stuff like that. So a lot of people you meet here, you're not in isolation, you'll probably form a connection with everyone else here, especially in a single area too.
Yep, Jim does talk about Jim's Group community as a whole, and that extends past national, that goes into all different divisions. And we do really emphasise whilst you're here on site to connect with other franchisees, because this is an opportunity for you to use them to then get your brand out there even further into the community. So use one another to build your businesses as well. So get those contact details, hold on to them, and use them to expand your business.
And what you said was key as well. Everyone here is taking action as well. So these people are actually taking action. That's the key.
Yeah, they are.
And the great thing we try and do is we allow partners to come for free.
Yeah.
So we want your partner to get involved, and you don't have to sign a contract. So if you're not sure about franchises in general, just come here, suss it out, and then hopefully you sign.
And that's the beauty of it, Joel. We do have a lot of duos or families that come through, whether they be father or son, mother or daughter, and so forth, and they're setting up a business for their family as well.
Yes.
So we really emphasise and support you if that is something that you would like to do. If you do want to bring them along as a support partner so they can have a feel into Jim's Group and get to know the business concepts, then please feel free, because we're more than happy to support you there.
So to learn more, 131546 or gyms.net and inquire, and hopefully we see you in training, and Emma will be your host when you come on board.
I can't wait to see you. Bye.